You get .50? That's not even like a full point. You should be getting like at least 100 to 200 a kill. Because that's what Ladyhawk was getting when she's leveled over here with me. Wonder when they change this. This is kind of stupid. It just pops my thing. I just popped my bubble. Okay, what'd you get that time? Makes no sense. I am regenerating my health and mana. Well, it's part of the ability that actually increases it altogether. Restores 1% of both every second. Which is a lot, considering I have 10,000. Yeah, but we was just doing this not that long ago. Like, matter of fact, when you first started over on here, we was doing it with the big guys, and you was getting thousands. It's kind of weird that they changed that all of a sudden. I mean, I guess because maybe people could have used it, but still. How much experience? How much labor do you have? Do you have all the materials for it? I'd do that if it was me. I'd burn my labor out. I just can't believe they changed that. That means some big mobs that we was killing that one time, getting thousands and thousands experience per kill, won't work now. It's cheesy, man. Cheesy. What is 500? Yeah, I don't understand, because I'm getting 895. Jordan, we ought to port you over here and see if it's doing it to you, too. Where are you at right now? Alright, you're at recruiting station. Let's see if I have that port. I should have it though. Nice. Nope. I do not have that town. It's not in my weapon drawer. We'll guess I'll go to Palms. Well, I can just port over there. It's no big deal, man. I have like mass amounts of port stones, so it's no biggie. Opening the portal now. Open. Hey Leo, did you ever get your keys from the message? Is anybody still in the chat there? Got kind of quiet again. Bloop, bloop. I think the easiest is Austria. Yeah, that's the one I think is the easiest. Cause like it's in a big circle. I mean, you can't beat that. The only downside is they took the auctioneer and put him on the outside, but he used to be there with it. You know, he used to be right there in the middle. What, Austria or the other one? It's easy. When you pour it in, you pour it right to it. So, and it's just a big circle right there at that point. That's where I go all my crafting. That was a fail. Gonna need it. Whatchamacallits? The stone evens? You can buy them from the general merchant or blacksmith. I only have like 39. I spent 239 yesterday, day before. I went broke. And I haven't did anything to make money. Not really. You'll make some money, but it won't be fully. Best way to do it if you want gold per hour is to do barley. Do barley. Barley. There's two different ways you can do it. You can sell it straight out, or you can grind it up. Both sell really well. Both is needed all the way across the board. Because it's used for everything. It makes all the foods, makes potions, it uses in the farms, it uses the fuel that runs the vehicles, including the wagon. Well, considering you also need thunder logs. Whee! But streaming bogs me down a little bit. Plus, top off servers crap too today for me. So. Whee! Yeah, I think everybody's having the problem. I think it's the server and all. I mean, my frames per second is still good, even with my broadcasting. I'm still doing 50s and 40s. I'll live the 60s. Usually when I broadcast, it cuts me like way down. I can't seem to find a better broadcasting software. Was it Open Broadcast? Yeah. The Action is the best in the business, though. But it's also the most expensive. Because you gotta pay monthly to stream. Well, let's see if you get the same experience as he did. Come to me. Yeah. Up you go, big boy. What? It's breaking my bubble. I know, I did it to him. It did it with him too. It broke my bubble. It's like, no, it's actually like physically like breaking my CCs. He killed me. Well, I killed him, but I killed him too. Okay, then it has to be Tom then. Yeah. Accurate. Yeah, I lagged, and I don't understand why it's breaking my CC though. It's just like, does it show in the logs? Buff, travel, protection, gains a no fight buff. What the hell is that? What the heck is a no fight buff? Yeah, that's what it says. Death gauge a no fight buff. Now that's a respawn cooldown and the Nuyun's Consolation. Yeah. Thanks for taking a dirt nap. Yeah. Well, it extends the time frame of it. Okay, well then it's gotta be Tom then. Tom, something wrong with you, man. You glitched. What? It didn't even bubble that time. Nah, I'm gonna faint death this time. He didn't even bubble. It went off, it hit him, but he didn't go nowhere. And in my log, it just says, I didn't even do it. But my timer went off on it. Oh man, the server is really messed up tonight. Gotta love alpha. What do you mean by armor? Like defense, you mean? 1,110. But I have 2,756 magic. Gotta remember, I'm a caster in this build, so I get all magic, no physical. Plus, I'm wearing like probably level. Let's see, level 40 armor. Well, the only way I can do that is one, go in a high dungeon, but you just can't go in there by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to do the greater version of it, which is a little bit harder. But see, now when I put this boost on, I just did, I go up to 2,210. Yeah. But I really don't need it as long as my crowd controls actually work. Let's see if he gets broken again. Don't break. Don't break. Finally. Yeah, if it works properly, he loses almost all his health when he hits the ground. Then I just gotta finish him off. No, you can go ahead and you can get a chance to get your cape out of those. Yeah, like your level 50 cape comes off of these drops. When you open those bags, you get a chance of getting a cape. It's extremely rare, but it does happen, and they got really good effects on them. That's what most people will try to get for, is the effect on them, because it'd be like either casting times, cooldown, running speed, or something like that. Something really useful. Yes. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Stay right there for me, dude. Bubble! Yeah, I thought I did too. That's why I started backing up. See, now it's got me paranoid that it's gonna break. And with these guys, they're like right point blank with me, so I don't want to stay there for very long. Oh, I did. It popped that time. I don't know what it did, why it did that, but time to go. Backflip with a combination of glider gets away every time. Yeah, but stuff doesn't always kick in when you're in combat, though. It's like a 50-50 chance whether it actually works like it's supposed to. Yeah, it glitches sometimes. And you don't want to backflip and go into stealth, and then that's the only chance you have. And then you can't do anything. He's like right up on you at that point. I don't know what's well, no crafting now. There's other stations though. Oh yeah, I got 4,495 as well, but I don't have no experience to put it in. All my stuff's 50 now. I don't know what's popping my bubbles though, but that's getting rather annoying. Seems to be working. What? Well, that's just the plan. You still have to get all the maps. I don't know, man. I would just trade it and get it outright. It's about the same time frame. Because all you need is chickens and I think it's irises? Yeah, chicken and irises. The iris one. No, iris. Yeah, Arkham Iris to across the ocean. Well, you can only get guild stars by going across the ocean. The first island is pretty much dead. You're gonna die. Everybody waits there. I know it's popping my bubble now. It's the mark when it ends. It does damage. It wouldn't. Yeah, well, it's ranged, but it still does damage regardless. It does like 800 on mine. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to start casting it after they, either after the initial or wait until it comes off of them before I put them up. Yeah, don't put it on them before you bubble them, because when it timer goes off on it, it will pop them. I was watching the timers just then. I purposely put him in a bubble just to see. I marked him and then put it on there, and I was like, there's got to be something taking him out of this bubble, because it's doing it at random. Because when I just bubble alone, do nothing else to them, they stay fully. But when I do the full rotation, Lulanger, I don't remember. It's a weird name. No. But you get a cool drum, which will come in handy later. Stroke. Boom, boom, boom. Stroke. Boom. Speed this bad boy up. Everybody put their oars out. That's gonna be so wicked. This is gonna be sick. Yeah, so much better. Well, remember, Ladyhawk put a guide of everything in Mirage Isle. The pricing. Well, she's got the names of them on there. She's got the individual names of the houses and everything on there. She detailed it. It was really good. It's really good. Now she's doing a detailed guide on the Land Rush too. Yeah. Well, she's doing one trying to get the armor sets that she's trying to narrow it down, and we only have to do 2 quests instead of doing like 4. Up, 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 we go. I love the healing ability on this game. Those have been there for a while. Most of them are semi out of date or right out of date. You just have to check them. I haven't checked them in a while, so they may be a little bit out of date. Ooh, these guys pop up behind me. Let's get them first. Up he goes. No, they jumped them back up another 400. Yeah, at least they're still slower than what the originals was. Originals was 500s. Yep, I'm out of mana. I think really the merchant ship should be really, really fast. It doesn't have no defenses whatsoever. Like, none. 2 cannons. Woo! That's gonna fend off at something. Well, it turn radius is like serious, like the worst thing in the game. You can't turn with crap, even if you put your cells down. So they should at least make it do straightaways. Probably not. Everybody goes for the western ones. I like the customizations coming to it as well. Well, they're making all the boats customizable. Yeah, some pretty cool ones too. Just go to Korea. Just go look up Korea and look at her on YouTube. Patch 1.7. I need to give away some more keys here. My timer just went off. We have 2 people in chat that I can see. Sunlight? It sells for a bit considering it's what you make armor with. I don't know. Prices fluctuate. I I would have been with you then. I just get canceled on mine. I don't know. I got it, but I deleted it. Yeah, it's like me. I don't want to really do anything bigger projects unless uh keep it. Oh yeah. You'll probably need it, man, to level all the way up. Well, you will eventually, though. You'll keep getting it. I have 3,000 iron ore. I do it on certain days. So. Certain days my labor's used for one thing, and certain days my labor's used for another. That's weird. He's in the party, and I'm getting more experience from him than I was you. I'm getting, because like on you I was getting 800, and on him I'm getting 1,000. A fire gate. I know we can all go. Something y'all probably gonna need when y'all hit 50. We can go to Hesla and go grind for stones. Because you can get experience for killing the guys. They're level 50s. And to top it off, you can gather your stones you need. Because you're going to need 150 for the first weapon, 200 for the second weapon, and then 300 for the third weapon. In tier wise. That's for just one weapon. If you want a shield, it's going to cost more. And then of course you want the bow because it's plain extra stats. And then you want the flute, or loot, or whatever. I currently got the first tier bow. On my screen you look like you're having seizures. It looks like your mount's having seizures. Well, since I figured out what was breaking my crowd controls, I haven't died in the game so far. You can make them. They're really easy to make. You can get that in the auction house easy, as well as you can trade your trade packs for it as well. Oh yeah, but you only need what, one per one? You get 5 per pack, but you can probably let them in an auction house really cheap. Price of those I think mellowed out if anybody's actually still getting them. Ooh, just got a like spurt of lag there. I literally paused in mid cast. I was like just standing there with my hand out. Well, the load screens would do with your memory and your internet more than in your actual PC. Because I know if my if the server also, if you have a server issue connection, then you'll have lungs. I know when I'm broadcasting, my internet's being used fully, and it'll cause me to take longer times to load in, when normally it only takes me a few seconds. Mm-mm. Between like 4 or 5 silver, you can go all the way up to gold. A couple of gold. Well, it takes labor to open them. You might as well not even try because that's a 55 content material. And they're taking it out of the game. Did you hear that they're taking out, on that stream earlier, they're taking out the whole northern continent? Nuh-uh. As they said earlier, they're deactivating the whole north continent. They said until everybody gets starting to get used to it. Well, they say they don't want anybody to that's what it is. They don't want like a guild that's ahead of everybody else to go and grab the land before. They want to have it to where everybody can grab it at one time. That's gonna be one hell of basically a screw fest, man. There's gonna be like it's gonna be mass murder everywhere. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be. So it's like, that's what I said. As I said, just let them do it, fight over it, and we'll just take it as they build it. Let them do the work, and we get all the reward. It's like, oh, this castle looks so pretty. We'll just take this one. It's like, we're gonna have to get rid of these drapes. We just don't like these drapes. Well, it's like right here, right where we're at right now. This part of the continent's not gonna be. It's neutral zone, so. And not too many people go in those anymore, though. They only go to them when they have to. Yeah, but nobody. I mean, unless you're like big guilds, you don't claim land up here. Actually, on our server, there's not really too many big guilds that I can tell so far. Yeah, there's like maybe 5 guilds that are over 100. first guild haul and at least one of our members hit 50 before anybody else. That would be nice. Claim 2 things at once. Only if I'm able to play, because it just depends on my wedding and when the launch is. Now, from what I've heard on the thing today, it sounds like they're kind of hinting that it's going to be a long open beta. And I kind of hope it is. That way I bypass my wedding, and I can do the head start and launch. So that way, by the time launch rolls around, by the end of day 2, I'm going to try to hit 50. Well, the first 24 hours is going to be land rush. You know, we're going to be grabbing as much land as we could possibly grab, so it's going to take hours and hours to grab as much as we could probably grab. I mean, we need to try to grab as much as we can possibly hold. Basically until we all run out of tax certificates in some way. You know, it's like, okay, I'm going to put like 1,000 to probably 2,000-3,000 in gyms. I'm going to be handing out tax certificates. That's a crap load of certificates. So, I want to take a whole area if we can. Yeah. Well, you can't technically like let them use it, but like, say you need it, I'll just pop it out and drive it wherever you need to go. See, wagons and boats, the person driving it, the person owns it has to drive them and stay with them. So, the person that's doing the trade packs and owns the trade packs will want to be putting them in and picking them out and selling them. The other person is just a driver. Because if you go too far away from them, they disappear. If you're not on it, then they can easily just jump up on it and drive off with it. And that is not very good. That's how I was about this character. I wanted to see how much potential money I can make off of him. No, I had him dead. I just lagged there for a second. Took a little extra more damage than I wanted to. That guy just slid across my screen. He was running and just slide. Dev, what do you mean by what did they change to getting land? Like, obtaining land? I mean, as far as I know, they haven't really changed anything about... Oh, if you're referring to what land rush is, it's when servers go up, people rush to basically claim land. Not necessarily put farms down, but to be able to put something down in the place of it. So that way later on they'll have the spots to be able to do whatever with. In our case, it's to build a guild hall, build our farms, and obtain trade route postings. Which, so far we need three separate groups to be able to attain those. But one group will be done before the others because their job's going to be a lot easier. No, they actually go pretty quickly. I know several guilds will actually go for them, so. But the reason why we picked Villa and where we're at, though, is because it's not something that everybody wants right away. But it's still a really good spot. So we're not competing against a lot of the larger guilds or the more organized ones for materials that we're obtaining. Oh damn! He charged my back jumps like I'm getting like a 2-second delay on some of my skills. So I'm tapping like crazy, but nothing's going off. And now I'm like almost running in place now. Up, just rubber band a little bit. I'm telling you, man, last night, I couldn't even play, dude. I couldn't kill a single mob at all. My skills were lagging so bad that I couldn't even get a combo off because the combos were expiring before I could let them go. So I was like, oh man, just can't do anything. And it wasn't just here, it was like all over the game, no matter where I went. And I know it's not my internet, because I'm showing because my broadcasting, it shows my internet speed, and I'm only using 75% of it. So that means I still got 25% of my internet's not even being used. So it's not me. Yeah, but it's good money though. There is a faster place, but I don't know if I could take I know I could probably maybe take the smaller mobs, but I definitely won't be able to take the bigger ones. Well, I can't cow control the big ones, so yeah, they'll leave me alive. The littler ones I can do. Let's see. Am I in the right? No, that's the. Okay, that's not the place. Come here. We'll jump to this portal. Probably because everybody's waiting for launch, since it's like literally like so close. Oh man, I have to wait a dang minute. I gotta get this stupid trauma off of me. I farm from. Well, I farm for money, so I prefer to have the gathering and profession. Oh yes. Plus, if I want to do a fall, if I'm gonna fall anyway, all I gotta do is just use backdrop, bloop, take no damage. Yeah, it's like before you hit the before you hit the ground, just hit backflip. You won't take no damage. Just don't time it wrong. It's gonna be on your bar anyway, though, if you have the skill. Yeah, it's very useful, no matter what class you are. Yeah. I don't remember sure which one it is. It's the third one, level 10. No, it's drop back. Yeah, that thing, just right before you hit the ground, bloop. You'll never die again. Well, Shadowplay is one of those classes that pretty much goes good with anything. It's finally off of me. Whoop. Alrighty, hop on the mount, yeah? Just respec when you're ready. They should attack me first. I have 10,000. Yeah, I don't have my health buff on either. Anything with defense or Auramancer is tanky. Okay, let's see. Not sure if I can take these guys, but I will try. And up he goes. Going up. Yeah, it's your level generally. I killed him. How much did you get? I got 5,504, so you should have got close to that at least. Those guys we was over there. Those guys we brung you to that one day. I'm killing the smaller ones, the 53 ones. Because I can't crowd control the big ones. The little one are ones that I can crowd control. I can't crowd control them. They just beastly through it. They're more of a boss. Yeah, they're more... If you target one of them, you'll see like a blood stain to the right, and it goes around the whole thing of its name. That means that they're like a little mini boss. It means they can't be crowd controlled at all, but they can be knocked down. But because they're a mini boss. But it means that pretty much all the other effects don't work on them though. No, you get them from Raja. I think that costs coin. Oh, I missed. Oh, that's not good. Yes, I think so. Don't just go over there and check, or look on the guild thing. Listen. Yeah, I am. Fly away! Oh shit. He not. It's on cooldown. He's still coming. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, I can take some of his damage, but I glitched out or something, and when I finally came back, the game caught back up with me, and my life was like whoop gone. It's like, oh crap. We ain't be killing anything until you get to 50s, and you have to get geared. You ain't gonna kill anything ungeared. Not at those levels. Well, if everybody's geared, then only like 3. Depending on the boss, you can actually do it with just 1 if you're geared. Pox, he solos some of them, so it can be done. Mirage Isle. I think the western side. I don't know, man. Go and look. Stand off to the side so that way, because he always shoots forward at me, so as long as you're on like the left or right of me, you should be okay, like far, like, to the right or left. I logged out again. Look, I'm paused. I was paused with a fireball in my hand. Oh, come on, get off. Bloop. Well, we already did. We did. Yep. No. We're doing Land Rush and first day of Head Start. Then phase 2 after Land Rush is to obtain leveling a little bit and get our farms going. At that point, we want to start doing trade routes to get the Guild Hall. Once the Guild Hall is accomplished, then at that point, then we can start gearing up and preparing the guild itself overall for either a castle or boats of all sorts. Oops. Well, that didn't work very good. It's because I went in stealth. Well, when they start doing test servers, so people can get to when they do the test server, when all the yeah, which will be the Alkermans, probably people like me that got in for friends and family and stuff like that. There's a good chance Archeums could be one, but we'd have to see. Yeah, I did. I lagged. I went to do my jump back and I just lagged. I stood there getting beat on, and then when I finally jumped, I was already past Half-Life. Yeah, it's lovely. At least the graveyard's not far from where we're where we're at, because I just want to ride around the corner. So. Oh wow, I lagged when I went to hit my mount speed. That was messed up. Yep. That's what I say, if you do azaleas and eggs, you can make packs in like no time. You can fit up a whole cargo ship in less than probably 3 hours. An hour. Yep. I use them for trade packs. Yeah, crap. I keep Okay, I can't do my combos when I'm lagging so badly. Dude, I don't know. It should say, just look at it on the thing. I'm in the middle of combat. Let me stop and look that up for you. But for to grow the tree though, you have to have Archeum water. No. Actually, you have to buy a ticket from Rajal if it's still like it used to be. And then you give that ticket to a merchant, and then he gives you the water. It used to be you kind of come over here and like physically dig it up and put a pack on your back with a big jug of water. No, because you only get 15 minutes to get it from one island to another before it disappears. Why is my lag? Oh, this is annoying. I hit that thing and it took me forever to jump forward to do my charge ability, the overwhelm. Some level 30 is gonna come kill you. Take all your stuff. He's gonna be great. He's gonna be green for ear to ear. Have you never seen? Okay. Okay. How many of y'all played WoW? Okay. Have you ever watched any of the videos people make? Well, like, right, you watched some of them, right? Okay, there was just one about the newbie. Basically, yeah. This one was about this newbie. He was rocking around down the road. He's a level 1. And he told this guy that he would fight him and kill him if he beat on him and just let him beat on him. Well, the guy laughed and thought it was funny. He's like, okay, well, I'll make you a wager. I'll stop playing this game forever if I beat you. You give me all your gear. This guy has like all the epic gear. He laughed and laughed and laughed. And finally, as a joke, he'd say nudie. The other guy would never beat him. And he said, okay, fine. So the guy started beating on him, and beating on him, and beating on him. And the guy was watching. He laughed and laughed. Well, the guy that he was beating on had a phone call. Well, he didn't think none of it. I went over to the guy's phone call, and the little dude beat on him and beat on him and beat on him. Well, the guy took longer than it normally he thought it'd be on the phone. By the time he got back, he had 2 life left, and before he could reach his mouse and keyboard, the newbie killed him. No, he took all his gear. The newbie was supposed to quit WoW for good. And the newbie took all his gear at level 1. Had all the epic gear at level 1. And it was a good little video. It was funny as hell. No, it was like a cinema thing, you know. You have to watch it. I don't remember exactly the name of it, but it was pretty funny. And then there's another one that does Albert and Costello, where they do the who's on first. Yeah, they do that, but with the Trinity in a dungeon. And man, that one's hilarious too. Some people have pretty good talents out of it, you know? It's over by the castles parts. No, and no, you don't get them in Ori anymore. You get them in Mirage Isle. You don't get them in Ori anymore. Yeah. It's possible. If I was actually geared, he knows it. No. Not so much for this build. But what's killing me though is the lag, because every time I get a bonus on him, I'm missing my combo damage because it's timing out. So I have to do like something to make it, because like okay, when you do a fireball in the water, you only have 6 seconds, and it takes 4 just to do the bubble. And then I'm okay if I miss, like if I lag out for 2 seconds and then the bubble doesn't go high enough to doing damage. Well, that's my primary damage. And then if I have a stun, like where I put the marker and then jump on them and knocks them down, well, for some reason the jump is not going off. I have to like literally spam the button for it to go. And by then I done took twice as much damage. So I don't know. It's just sometimes I'm hitting them perfect, taking hardly any damage at all, and then I get a lag spike, and then it's all she wrote. So like just then, I held that fireball in my hand for almost 3 seconds. Like I pull back, and it's just a fireball sitting in my hand. And my combo for healing, if I don't get that off, man, that hurts me like crazy. Okay, he had no life left, and he stood there for a second and a half before he fell. That's what you use to make your weapons and armor for level 55. Well, that's what you. Well, it's for 55. I mean, you can do it for here, but yeah. I mean, you could do it in alpha, but I wouldn't get I tell everybody I wouldn't get used to it. Cause see, look all the life and stuff I have left, and I'd have been fine if the freaking combos would go off. Boo. Up he goes. Yeah, I lagged on a combo again. I missed my heal. This time it... Well, what happened was my innervate ran out before I could get the stupid hand to go off. I was just standing there, like, taking all the damage, tapping the button. Nothing was happening. I never did get it off until the very end. And by then, I was screwed. I don't know. Yeah. That may be why we're having the problems now, too, though. Beta ready. But this is killing me. I mean, this is crazy. I have 2 combos I have to have go off. The others is like, don't even matter, really. I can just do the other ones. Yeah. They're just to clean up the mess. And one is my healing with the innervate hand. I have to hit that twice perfectly to survive. And to pretty much do no damage at all, hardly, to me. And the other one is the fire and water one, which I do it right at the beginning. But if, for whatever reason, I can't get it off, I'm pretty much SO'd. No. You cannot sell gold for money. No. That's the reason why I hate gold. They hate gold spammers. Chinese spammers are not welcome. Yeah, in this game probably. Okay, come on, combo, go, come on. Scoom. Oh, he hit me after he was bubbled. What the hell? Have a group in the background playing while you're killing things. I lagged again. Okay, I give up. Oh. You know how many people you would have to do that in rowboats? Because the primary damage of killing a Kraken is the cannons, and you won't even have cannons. Shoot it and you like skip across the water. Boop, 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 boop. You know why? Okay. You know why I couldn't teleport to the area that you was at earlier in Villa? It's named differently than what it is on the map. On the map, it's called Recruiting Station. In my teleport book, it's called Silent Fortress Checkpoint. it's like wrong altogether, and I'm like, I'm like, okay, well maybe we'll see where this one's go. Wait a minute, that's like, well, that's where I'm supposed to teleport you to. I'm like, wee. Which game? Played it, beat it too quickly, got bored with it, moved on. Other game I really love that's a different than most games I ever play is Dungeon Defenders. The game is so addicting. It's a cross between like strategy and RPG. And basically what it is like you have maps, and what it is these crystals called internal crystals, and you're supposed to protect the crystal. And then these doors or basically pathways that the mobs come down. It's kind of like a tower defense. But at the same time is you're building up your character like looks, and each character type puts different defenses down, and you can combo the defenses together, and then you got a weapon you can use to shoot them or hit them or whatever, and it's really addicting game. Yes. Yeah, I made a dungeon where nobody could beat. And you make your, this type of game is you make your own dungeon, and what it is every time somebody fails at it, you get stuff. And if they make it, you give them stuff. Well, I made a dungeon where nobody could beat it, because I had up to 5,000 tries, and nobody beat it. At that point, I got a message from the gaming saying that they had to look over my dungeon because they think I was using a glitch. Which I weren't. It's all part of the game. But, so, I just created a dungeon that nobody could beat. Pretty much. Yeah, even the game company was like, we're going to have to put your dungeon on hold until we get further investigation. I'm like, well, you might as well just go ahead and delete it, because I quit then. Because, I mean, if you're going to accuse me of cheating on your game that you made, come on. Seriously? I was like, I can't help it. But, well, see, the thing is, though, for you to do a dungeon, though, for you to make a dungeon, you have to beat it. So, I beat it, or the dungeon wouldn't have been there. I can't help it if they're just sucking and they can't beat my dungeon. But I mean, there was like a kind of a trick to it. You had to like kind of get the mobs off to one side and kind of AoE them, and then maybe run back a little bit to get your health, and then come back and just keep doing it. So you pretty much wiped everybody out, and then just avoid all the traps, and you're good. But most of them try to plow in, and they just get overwhelmed, and whoop, they're dead. I mean, you just can't plow into them. Like, most of those dungeons that other people make, you just plow into them and be done with them. But mine, you really had to be careful how much you pull, because I had it where these one guys spawned other guys, and then I had another one where it heals them guys, and then I had eyes healing those guys, and then I had random spawns that popped up, and then I had screamers that called guys from the other side of the dungeon over there. So... yeah, so it's like, no matter what you did, you was fighting a crap load of dudes, and They were high level too. I mean, I had them. I was maxed them all out in levels because once I kept beating everybody else's dungeons, figuring their dungeons out, I just kept getting higher and higher. And then you beat all the. Well, the first thing I did when I finished, I beat all the bosses. You know, the NPC ones. Those were fun. There were a little bit of challenges into them. My favorite was the frog, the frog dude. He was blah, 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 blah. You can't beat my house, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, whatever, Froggy man, you're mine. Yeah, it was a decent game for like, oh, you know, a whole split second there. But had too many non-thought out things in it, and I think that was what the problem is. They didn't think, you know, well, if the player does this, then they're gonna have a little bit more advantage, and they didn't think it through. And that's why I like the Dungeon Defenders is you had to think everything you did. You had to think, but at the same time is, you know, it was real simple. And there was so many ways to power level your characters, and then I like the fact is you can switch characters too. So like you put like one character can do like magic defenses, and another one could do like aura, like air. So you can put them over top of each other, so they kind of double up their effects. And then you have like hunters that do traps, and they lay them on the ground. So if you combo them all together, you could make, you know, kill mobs, and then after each wave, you could go and repair your stuff, or reset down your traps or whatever. And then to top it off, depending on what weapon you had and what armor set you had, depending on if you could survive or kill things on your own too. And man, it was so much fun. I never did beat the Christmas boss one though. That one was hard. I got to admit, it's probably the hardest map I ever did because I never ever beat it, and I really wanted some of the items that came off that too. And we had a good set of people in there, and we just could not beat the timer. That was where you just pretty much had to wipe all the waves out within a certain amount of time. It was hard, man, because the guys who were coming at you weren't like there's like pushovers either. Like waves and waves of like big boss dudes. Woo, man, it was hard. They're supposed to be coming out with a 2, but it's taking so long. It's been years now. And it's like, well, me and Captain play Dungeon Defenders, you know, and we're just waiting for 2 now, and we'll play it too. That'll probably be our like a second gender game that we're gonna play. We'll play this for the MMOs. We'll play that for RPG and strategy, and then depending on if we find another one, you know. Nice. I just killed all these dudes in one shot. They were like there's like over here, like all grouped together in masses. Oh, that ability doesn't kill him in one hit. Like I said, I used to have a ticket. You may don't even need tickets anymore. they changed it several times. I think the only thing you need now is just to go talk to the guy. He's in one of the major. He's in the major cities. One of the major cities. But I have no idea which one it is. I haven't did it. Not that gives you the water. No, you used to be able to get a ticket. Here's how it used to be. You used to have wells here on the north section that you get, and you pick up the barrels, and then you travel them from one place to another, and that's how you get your water. You drop it down, and it makes it. Then you bucket it out. And then they changed it to where you get tickets out of Mirage Isle, and then you take the tickets to a vendor guy, and he gives you it. And then, I don't know if they changed it or not, but I stopped doing it once they changed it from the barrels. Cause it, Oh yeah. I'm always bombing stuff underneath me. Yeah, I'm looking for the portal. Looking for one of the housing sections. I think there's a portal up here. I'll run out of time. Yeah, there is. This is where we're going to be putting our stuff at. Huh, I'm surprised the guild hall's still over here. Yeah, Impact made a guild hall on the server like way a long time ago, and I'm surprised it's still here. Well, Impact is a guild, the German guild, but I think they sold it because yeah, I think they sold it because it doesn't have their symbols on it no more. So the original owners don't own it no more, I guess. Guess somebody purchased it from them. Because all their symbols, even the flag, is blank now. Sucks, the door is shut too, you can't even go in and look. Yeah, you can use everything on there. Yeah, you can't because you're not in there. It's not set to public. It's set to probably the private guild. See, this is the section we're gonna own. This is all this right here. Yeah. This is where all our farms are gonna be for farming, and then yeah, it's right down the road from the coast and water, so it works out good. No, they don't go away for 6 days. Be just like if you drop the train pack on the ground, somebody else can pick it up instantly. Farm goes away, train packs just sit there and be plucked. Yeah, that's what I'm headed to, see if I can find that. See if they have the vendors over here anymore. Guild stars. Looks like a little cobblestone house. Yeah, everybody seems to like that one. I'm not too fond of it, but everybody else seems to like it. Hmm. Well, the barrel stuff is not there no more. Yeah. I don't know. Because I was just over there and I didn't see any of the wells. And I usually see the wells all over the place. But if you do those with the trees, if you tell them apart, you can get alchrium dust and stuff from them, which just sells really, really good. Yep. It's part of the requirement of growing them. And that's to keep them growing. North. The north zone. You don't. Yeah. If. Yeah. Whoop. Yeah. See, they used to be on both these platforms, and neither one of these platforms is showing them anymore. Hmm. Yeah, it's on this side. Yeah. Well, it turns into the second fastest. Is what it turns into. Yeah, you want the black one. No, just buy them off of the. You just buy them straight off where they're sitting at. The babies. Yep. Yeah, well. A carrot, I think so. Hmm. If you come to me, I got carrots if you come to me. I'm doing donuts. I mean, oh, can't go to the. Yeah, that's. Boom! Whoa! Whoa! Stay still! Boom! Here, I'll open it for you. That's what we're doing. I ran him over like 3 times. Whee! I'm suicidal. Be careful. Woo! Blah 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 blah. Whee! Boom! Boom! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I'm in the bottom. The bottom of the ocean, you only go 3 meters a second. But at least you got headlights you can see. I'm gonna drown. I made it. Yeah, I think you have to have cannonball. Why did you accept that? Oh, yeah, it's this horse right here. This horse is following me, that's the one. This one right here. It's the same horse. Yeah, because it doesn't allow you to. Whee! Well, once you get to level 50, you can do a quest and make it Black Arrow for some gold. Yeah, but you need 500 gold to do it. Or you can spend gems and get it out of the marketplace.